Yesterday morning I was crying because life is tough, and I didn't know what the next few days were gonna look like, being today and tomorrow and tomorrow after that. But then also yesterday I ended the day by watching Disney on Ice in the VIP section. What is life? Duality. Be a girl who can be both. Duality. Where there is light, there is dark. Actually, but I don't know what that means. I still have to ask JC about that. Jesus Christ. I don't know if he's saying like, hold on, like she's showing me like the places I could go to or I could be in. But yeah, it's duality. There's light and there's dark. Speaking about light and dark, it's a nice segue into my next painting, which is called Faith. Faith, that is part of Stealing the Sun. By the way, this painting was supposed to be the dark side of Stealing the Sun, but once again JC was like, nah fam, it's gonna be bright. So it's like, I really wanted it to be dark, but I ended up painting it. It's bright. Anyway, keep your eyes open for Faith. A couple of things I forgot. My tripod stand. So I'm not recording the way I wanna to. I kind of want, like, the yellow represents the light, and I want the light. So you see, like this dripping, that's okay. I don't mind that. But I want even though I just liked it, but I want the light to like seep out, kind of. Even though I have a border, so I'm gonna take it off and then try something with the paintbrush. Okay, you see how the yellow is like seeping, like, I don't know what to say, but the way it's seeping out, wasn't in the lines of the tape. It's perfect. That's what I want. So I'm not gonna do anything to it because it kind of looks like light in it. So I'm not gonna touch it or anything. That's exactly what I wanted, but I never knew I was doing it. But it came out perfectly, so I'm just gonna leave it that way, and I'm just gonna wait for it to dry and then continue. So as I mentioned before, that this painting is supposed to be like the dark side of the sun, the shade. And what I mean by that, I mean basically the things that we avoid coming to light, or the things that happen in the dark, or the things that we're afraid of and that get put in a way, almost in like a box, hence the rectangles. And I feel like the rectangles represent boxes that we put our stuff in. They also represent our mind, represents limitations, represents blockage, represents, you catching my drift? It's just okay. If you want me to get more specific, in my rectangles represent fear, things that go bump in the night, like spiritual or ancestral stuff, things that are unexplainable, things that are beyond my control. Okay, so those are some of the things that are in my box, and it might be different for you. But the main thing that I wanted to show or illustrate is that we've got our fears and we carry them with us even throughout the day, and that is why you see the shapes and the hard lines within the yellow, on the yellow, which is meant to represent the light, the sun. Back to the dark quickly. So like I said, I wanted it to be the dark side, so I thought going in, since it's the dark side, it's gonna be like dark colors. But once I was done, I was like, hey, this thing looks really pretty. It's really pretty. And I was like, actually, but that's how it is sometimes. Like, you might be going through a lot, or there might be some dark things going on in your life, but we still like put on a face and dress up and we look really pretty, but while deep down. So it's kind of like, that idea of don't look like your problems. As for the white lines represent the sun rays, which is like a theme throughout, each painting for this collection, stealing the sun. Okay, if you're wondering, but where does faith end? How did I get to faith? And why did I decide to name the painting Faith? Just so it's a process basically. So when I started, my mindset was coming from a dark place, the fear, darkness, and as I was painting and basically we can just say I've just put everything on the canvas. And then once I took a step back and looked at everything, like I said, it looks so pretty. And then also I was like, you know what? Even though I tried so hard to for it to be like dark and bad, there's still a lot of light in it, and that light is what I call faith. Like, even though it's bad, in the end it turned out good. It's like knowing that things are gonna work out. And also look at the foundation. What is the foundation of this painting? Like, what's the first color we put down? Yellow. What is that yellow? It's the sunshine. What is that sunshine? It's the light. It is that faith. And that's how, my beautiful people, I got faith.